Mike Staker here with Columbia Chiropractic. Today we're going to show you the best the best stretch for your low back. Now, the stretch we're going to show you is actually for your anterior hip capsule and your deep hip flexor muscles, like the psoas or the iliopsoas muscle. The reason why it's so important is most people that have a sedentary job, where they sit all day like this, and you sit, this hip is bent, it's going to cause that muscle to keep shortening. As that muscle shortens, when you go to stand up, it's then the tension's going to then compress the low back. So it's really important to stretch the hip flexor. And my favorite stretch is, it's like a lunge. It's like this kind of a stretch where you lunge and you stretch your front hip. We're going to use this here band, and that's going to actually pull the hip joint open even more to get a really, really deep stretch. It's going to really help work that capsule. So we'll demonstrate it here. This here is the stretch, just like this. So I sit up nice and tall, and that band's going to open up this hip joint through here. You want to do this for about 2 minutes. You want to sit up nice and straight. You don't let your low back sag. Keep your hips tucked underneath you, and hold just like this once again for 2 minutes. A variation of that is sometimes you have a quad muscle that crosses this hip joint here. It's called your rectus femoris, and sometimes that's tight too, and you have to get through that first before you can actually get to the psoas. That's how you set it up here. It's the same setup like this, but then you want to put something up behind your leg here. So there you can see how it stretches your quad at the same time as it does that. Just like here, hips tucked, sit up straight, just like that. So once again, we want to do this for 2 minutes, and it's really going to loosen up the hip flexors, take the pressure off the low back.